I know something about you. If you cook a lot from scratch like I have since 2009, you have a dishes problem. I have a dishes problem. I can't help it. If I could send you a dishes fairy, I would, but I haven't found one for myself. I'm Katie Kimball from kitchenstewardship.com, and I'm always focusing on how we can save the environment, save our budget, save time, and keep our families healthy. So today, no dishes fairy, but let's talk about how to be a little more efficient doing those dishes. It's a constant problem. And Molly's Suds is a company who has created a plastic-free dish soap solution, good for the environment. So what happened when the Kitchen Stewardship household tried it out? We've had this in our home for probably 6 to 8 months, and I'll tell you about it. First, let me tell you what's included. There's a long wooden brush with like sort of medium abrasive bristles. There's a short little brush with very, I guess, more abrasive, more strong, firm bristles. There's a bar of soap. It's a bar instead of liquid. And then there's a pretty cute little soap pad or whatever. Okay, so pros and cons. I'm always honest when I do my product reviews. Usually they're happy with a few disadvantages. Unfortunately, this one, for us at least, for our family, Molly's Suds dish soap solution didn't really work. So it's mostly disadvantages, a couple reasons that it might work for you, but that's the thing. Like, I'm not just gonna be like all the other influencers who just review products that they can sell and make commission on. I'm gonna be honest, and I hope that you appreciate that. So first of all, how does this work? You gotta be, your sink, you have to get the brush wet, then you have to get the soap bar wet. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times to sort of prime it. And then you're gonna have to go back to the soap for each dish that you do, which for me is a lack of efficiency, right? So maybe you're gonna wash a glass bowl that's not super dirty, and that's fine. That's like appropriate. Maybe you're gonna wash, this is our caraway pan that we make eggs in. Check out that review. It's a little bit more exciting, non-toxic, non-stick pan. And this is gonna work. This is pretty easy. I don't have to go back and get more soap too very often. However, it just feels like there are so many instances where this isn't the most efficient solution, okay? Like silverware, it just feels like you're gonna have to go back to the soap too often. Or bottles that are too small for the brush. Anything that's soaked on that or dried on that you need to soak, this is just not a great solution for. Sometimes the brush just seems like overkill. A little plastic box that has some cookie crumbs in it, it's gonna be a lot faster for me personally, and this is just my habit. I'm a tub of dishwater girl. I use the liquid soap. I use my nappy, fallen apart, ugly looking dish rags, which I can also wash my tables with, right? Because I just wanna do all my dishes at once, I guess. I feel like it's quicker to dip the rag into the soapy water than to take the brush, get it wet, and swirl on the bar soap. I'm a touch person, so I want to be able to use my strength and push and feel whether I'm getting the debris and the dirt off. And I want that, tub of soapy water where things can soak, where it's just like the water's right there, rather than the whole process of turning the water on, taking the brush, going back to the soap, turning the water off. So for me, it was a lack of efficiency. It was a loss of efficiency, and that just didn't work for me. The bar has a potential to be attractive looking. It's got this cute little thing, but it's slippery and it can slide around and fly around, and it just kind of gets crumbs and debris in it and ends up not looking super attractive. Personally, the only time, here's the thing. Here's why I know this is not a product for our family, because we keep ignoring it. It just sits there. The Kimball family just doesn't use it. The only time I tend to reach for this is if I have a cookie sheet that maybe just had actual cookies or biscuits or something on it, so it's not very dirty, and I just want it out of the way. I don't want it in my dishes pile because it's huge. That sometimes makes sense, and I can wash that up, rinse it, and dry it. If you are a person though who likes those dish soap wands or whatever they're called, where you have the soap in the handle and you're using it with the brush, or I've seen people do dishes this way where they put a little bit of soap on every dish or on the sponge almost every dish. Well, then your system already, by the way, it's inefficient. Your system is probably perfect for this. So if you want to save on plastic and you're already a dish wand or dish soap for every dish person, then this might be perfect for you. For me, when I go to Airbnbs, if they don't give me a dishcloth, I'm gonna find a washcloth and get it into the kitchen because I just don't like using other solutions. So I guess I'm stubborn. Maybe the defect is with me. So that's for us. So that's for the really big pro-con when it comes to time and efficiency. There is another, I think, and this may be significant, disadvantage to the Molly Suds, okay? So this soap, for whatever reason, I mean, I rinse my dishes, it leaves water marks, like water stains. It leaves streaks and kind of a film on, glassware and stainless steel. So if that's a deal breaker for you, this is probably not the soap solution for you. It's very hard to find eco-friendly dish soap without SLS. And so for me, I sometimes call myself mint green. I 80-20, like I can't do it all. Dish soap is definitely more of a compromise area for me because you just gotta get the dishes done, right? Like saving the environment, yes. Losing my sanity, no. Okay, I just can't do it. So if you're super committed to being plastic free, this from Molly Suds is an awesome dish soap solution. You can put up with looking a little crunchy with little streaky dishes, right? If you love your dishes wand, maybe this will be a good solution for you too. For us, it just didn't work, and that's okay. I do love the tea towel, so there's a win. But that's the thing, right? Not every product works for every family. So, honest review from Kitchen Stewardship, it's a thumbs down for Molly Suds plastic-free dish soap solution. I do love their laundry soap, and it's one of the couple that are sort of in my rotation. I have different ones for cold and hot and warm. But for dish soap, it's not a win. It's not a win. And I do that, right? Honest review, whether it's negative or positive. So I hope this was helpful. Stick around Kitchen Stewardship for more product reviews, tips and hacks to save time and budget while you are also supporting the wonderful Earth's environment and your family's health and nutrition. I'm Katie Kimball, and believe it or not, I have a pile of dishes to do still. So I'm out. See you next time.